Hello Aquarius family, how you doing today? Welcome back to Mark After Me. I am Tru, your tarot reader and life coach, and I am here to deliver to you your December tarot reading. That's going to be a Celtic spread, as I think all of us is going to know it. Then you're gonna have astrology cards, and at the end you're gonna have a beautiful affirmation quote that's gonna come from the universe got your back. And I might say that you have amazing reading so far. I'm really sorry if it's going to be late. I had a problem with the lights, with the computer, as usual. 2020 is being really hard for all of us, and well, I am not less of that. Anyway, please stay with me, subscribe, like this video. Thank you so much for your support. And if you like it, if you're gonna stay during whole this video, at the end I'm gonna have a little announcement that you probably get interested of it. So, as I said, tarot reading is gonna be just a tool of guidance. It's not gonna determine your future. So just take what you want and what you need and leave the rest. So remember that all of this is just a mere message, but you are the boss and the will and the strength and the boss and whatever you want to call it to decide your future, okay? Saying this, we're gonna start the reading with two beautiful cards, which I really like it just for the beginning. This is going to be the just energetic shield, or a little bit the full message or the big vision of what is this reading all about. And it's about love, and the time is actually right. So you have the Justice and the Ace of Cups. I might say that at some point maybe it's a relationship that some of you Aquarius people are getting into relationship, or you are already into a relationship and you're renovating your votes. Or it can be as well that I can say that is self-love, because the Ace of Cups, if you see over here, that is all related with new beginnings, new emotional attachments. There's going to be new connections, all about emotions and feelings. So I might say that the Ace of Cups at some point can be you connected with someone else, or you connected so deeply with the self-love, which is going to be really important in this 2020, now that we are starting the 2021. Remember that we're gonna have the big trine and the grand trine with Jupiter and Saturn, which is going to be the 21st of December, and it's gonna last for the next 2.5 years. We're talking about for the most slowest planet. Probably is one of the lessons that you need to have, or one of the options or tasks that you have to do is love yourself more often, because the Justice is saying this time is right and it have to be absolutely balanced. It's Libra feeling, which in Libra is everything about harmony. So I think at some point your relationships are getting in you know, your relationship with yourself, with other people, with family members, siblings, any kind of friendship as well, are getting in a point that probably you feel way more balanced out, and you understand a little bit more what the other people like it, what do not like it, and how you can manage be in relationship without feel trapped. Because some of you at some point can feel in a cage when it's going to be in the relationship. You feel your freedom is going to be cutting out. You feel that you're not going to fly away. You can't do stuff. And sometimes that is nothing to do with relationships. It's the way that we see it. So I think Justice is just saying that the time is right. The time for love yourself is right. The time to love other people is right. It's going to be a new beginning. So I am just saying that this is going to be one of the best beginnings so far. Why? Because you have on the center of attention, you got the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is just a winner. So at some point you feel really loved, you feel that you achieved big part of your connections, that you achieve big part of your fears, and you conquer big part of your fears related with open up the heart, open up the love, open up a little bit your vulnerability, because not all of you, and I think in all of the signs around all the zodiac are really comfortable to open up in such a way that you show up the vulnerability without any kind of filter. So at some point, what is crossing you over, what makes a lot of sense, and that's why I said open-hearted, is the strength. So talking about a little bit of the symbolism of the card, maybe you know, in the future, or maybe what you understood is, you know, the relationships have to be forced to work, or you are like such in a free state that you really don't want to sacrifice part of your time or part of your life or part of your things to get another things with another person. So when we get in the crossover of a strength, it's saying that jump into your opposite energy, which is going to be Leo energy, which is leading by a heart, which is open up the heart, which is going to be emotions, which is feeling, sensitivity, creativity, fun. And most of the time the strength card is a symbolism of a woman, when the woman is actually open up the mouth of the lion. And the people think is open up, the lady is actually trying to close the mouth. Which is going to be, you know, people say, oh, but you know, you see the symbolism is just looking like the woman is open the jaw, and it's absolutely the opposite. It's because the woman was such in a state of calmness. She was totally giving up, like so satisfied in life to say, okay, the lion is gonna eat me, I'm absolutely in peace in life. So the lion is actually sense that energy and just close the jaw and didn't actually attack her. So what's one of the symbolism I really like about Leo is because Leo are very sensitive and can use the sympathy. When you have the Six of Wands, which is going to be you feel absolutely the winner of your own life, the crossover about the strength is actually saying that you have to use this in a strength way. You have to use your emotion as a strength, not as a weakness. You have to stop idealizing emotions and just let the heart talk by itself. Not put the things in a logical way, which is really good, which is something that I admire. I am as a Leo, sometimes be logical and talking about emotions is a hard thing. So coming back to that is the talking about the strength is, you know, close that yaw, close that, how I can say, that kind of defensiveness, relating vulnerability, relating love, relating relationship. Close that yaw without actually make a lot of effort. Because the thing is, you have to actually surrender. And sometimes the strength card is actually surrendered. Is surrender yourself absolutely to the time and now and to the emotions that this feeling is making you feel. You know, you have the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning about love. It's a new beginning about feelings and emotions. So the strength cards say that is actually something that you have to work on. And it is actually that you have to surrender and feel rather than fight and think about it and understand why is this happening. Just embrace it. So that's one of the things why you are in such a state of happiness or feel absolutely strong is because you actually at some point maybe you was struggling with mental health, because we have the Nine of Swords. This is not an easy card. When we have the Nine of Swords, it's actually one of the cards that for me have a lot of sense with all the air sign, because you can get trapped in your own mind, you can get trapped a lot in your own head and in a lot of thoughts, and we can actually think that we are our thoughts, because we think so much and we have so many things that are coming in our head, and you actually think that, yeah, I am my thoughts. So you drive your emotions by your thoughts. And that's the funny thing. The strength is tell you no. The strength is tell you, okay, you can actually analyze your emotions, but then you have to let it go. So you can actually have two feelings at the same time. And you can think that that feeling is stupid, but at the same time you are feeling it and you just have to embrace it. You just have to be and be more present in the moment rather than be thinking like why this thing is happening, because you can get trapped in the rabbit hole. So when we have the Nine of Swords, it's actually the past life, it's a past situation, and then why you are in such a state of how I can say successfully recovered. And on the same time, when you have the Six of Wands, it's actually a winner card. It's actually you're very proud of your journey, you're very proud of your self-development, you're very proud of the connection with with your friendships, because for you friendships are really important. Even if the relationship are different, your partner is your best friend. So at some point I think it is one of the things you get trapped a little bit, but it's funny because you are getting really all proud of yourself to be working hard in your own self-development and your own well-being. And why I know that, you have a lot of fire in this, so probably Sagittarius energy right now is telling you, focus on direction, and whatever you started, finish it. So Aquarius, you are idealistic and older because you are very wise. But that's the thing, sometimes you lack in actions. And it's funny because you have in the front of your mind, there's going to be the Ace of Wands. Remember that you need to check as well your sun, moon, and ascendant, just in case this reading is not resonating. But if you have sun, and it's funny because you have the Ace of Wands, which is going to be representing with Leo, that's going to be representing with Sagittarius and Aries. So it's actually you have in the front of your mind that kind of new beginnings, that kind of you are creating something, or you're part of something, and that is an amazing feeling, and it's new. So you're feeling that renew in yourself. We have the Six of Wands at the beginning, we have the crossover with the Strength, we have Leo energy, we have Sagittarius energy. So it's a thing like keep in motion. Whatever you was doing to combat the Nine of Swords, whatever what you was doing is great, because you are creating a whole new life. You're creating not even a life, a whole new chapter. And I'm very happy because 2020 is ending. So we are gonna start with 2021 with the good food and absolutely letting go all this traumatic situation that we have for whole this year. And find out time ago, or whatever that's going to be, past time, when you was actually in the Nine of Swords feelings, when you was quite overwhelming, you was dropping down a little bit of mental health, maybe you was anxious, maybe you was depressed, which I hope you don't, but what I try to say is like you was probably overthinking. We got the Seven of Wands, so you was as well in the defensive mood. You was like, I'm not taking this situation, I am actually not, like, no, I have to defend myself about this. I have to actually jump into my power. I have to actually jump in to another people's power. So you have all the time that's renovating energy, but you have the Seven of Wands, which is a reminder how fighter you are and how much you've been fighting. So don't forget how strong you are, and to look back and say, wow, I did all of this. Why? Because you probably look to the front and look to the future and you're pitying yourself. You have the Five of Cups, which is going to be grief, which is going to be disappointing. Because probably whatever that you are expecting to have, whatever that you wanted to have, you didn't have it. But you have way more better things, and you are not looking for what you have. The Five of Cups is looking for what you are lacking. So you have it just right here. So you are lacking, you're looking for what you are lacking, you're not looking for what you really have. And that is what makes you disappointed. So that is what swipe it out all the work that you've been doing. So don't do that. This is actually the near future. So in the past you was like, no, I want to believe in myself. No, I want to have a better relationship. No, I'm going to have new things that come into my way. I'm going to be more stronger. I have to open up more my sensitivity and vulnerability because I am having conflict with emotions and logic. What I have to do. And now in the near future, because whatever that you expected and the expectations that you had wasn't matching with what already you have, you are like looking for absolutely or feeling that is wrong what you did, or you are regretting what you did and it's a grief and you want to recover what you had. And that, sorry my fellow Aquarius, that's absolutely a mistake, because you are not acknowledging how much you've been working. You are acknowledging and put like a little word around you to say, yes, I did it, I get out of here, I fight whatever I have to fight, and I don't have to ask anyone. And you are good in this. Whatever you're gonna do, you never ask to anyone, because it's none of anyone's business. So why you are pitying yourself? And then when you have the Five of Cups, even if you're not pitying yourself now, maybe something will happen in December that will make you think, that will make you actually say, oh, I need to reflect about this. Did I do it well? Did I do it no? There were already, whatever is already done. You cannot go to the past and say, oh, I'm not gonna do it. You need to keep moving and creating a new thing. Whatever that's going to be, can be a business, can be a relationship. I do truly believe there is a new relationship coming to your life. It's just coming in the right time, and you have to put your things together and put yourself together, and don't bring back things from the past. Don't put high expectations, try to give and receive without any kind of, pullback, any kind of, any kind of expectation. Because tell you, when you put the expectation up and it's not gonna go exactly in the same way that you like it, what do you think is gonna happen? Disappointment is gonna come, grief is gonna come, conflict is gonna come, and for no reason, because all of that can be easy avoided. So the advice is like, let the magic happen. You have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is, how we can say, let the things coming. Let the things surprise you. Let how I can say, because the Page of Cups is an emotional, naive energy. It's kind of, let the things flow. Let the things, emotions surprise you, by the way. And I might say, there probably will be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries that come into your life to sweep it off of your legs. Remember, or sweep it off your floor. Your floor? Sorry. But the thing is, like, probably will be someone who's the fiery energy that you will be attracted for. And you will say, oh my God, oh God, oh God, oh God. And you will not expect it about it. But that is not gonna help you. That, to looking back to what you don't have, oh, I'm gonna be good for this person or no, blah, 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 blah. This is no time for this. It's telling you, let the life surprise you, Enjoy the time. You have the Strength card. Enjoy the time. Be fun. And, have fun, enjoy, be loose. I think you're gonna meet a Leo. I don't know, I'm gonna say it because you have a lot of Leo energy as well. And then vitamin, look at the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles with, I might say, if this is going to be talking about relationship, which is going to be one of the things that I am very, very fixed on it, because all is looking to is right time and is a self-love, or that's going to be a relationship that coming. You have the Queen of Coins, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Then vitamin is telling you that it's fertile. Then vitamin is telling you it's the correct time that you have to put the seed on. Maybe you are already married with a sun, what's the name, fire sign, and you are, in the most, I can say, high point in your relationship. And it's time to think about future. It's time to say, maybe we want to have a son and daughter, or want to be pregnant, or want to move this to a marriage, or want to move this to have something else about it. So you have the Queen of Coins, which is saying is totally fertile. You're gonna have abundance in the material world. It's going to be like, you can plant the seeds. You can be absolutely looking for a long-term relationship, which is not something easy to find in these days. And I am so happy for you. You have the hopes and fears. And looking at that, you have the High Priestess. Looking at this, how beautiful this card it is. I'm going to try to just take it off the shiner. But you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is saying, follow your intuition. Where is the logic here? My lovely Aquarius, where it is? Follow your intuition. More if you have the moon in water, which can be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Follow your intuition, your emotions. Remember, you are not your emotions, you are not your thoughts. Your body is just a container, and you have to be dealing with. You don't have to be entertaining all the time that thoughts that you have in your head. You don't have to be part of it. You only have to be listening and say, okay, yeah, cool, I'm okay. And feeling is exactly the same. Yeah, okay, I feel like this, yeah. But don't get deeper and don't get hooked on it. When I say it's like the High Priestess is inviting you to go deeper, to say what your soul is saying, what your experience is talking about, where your intuition is coming from. But I'm telling you, the relationship that you're going to have, and you have already, or the self-love that you're developing at the moment, is going to be steady, it's going to be long-term, and it's going to be absolutely abundant. And I can't be more happy. Like, I'm just flipping around. Like, just can't believe it. You have the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins. Who doesn't like to have a prince? Who doesn't like to have a knight? Someone who is there step by step during the whole journey. See you sweating, helping you, moving around, building things together, teamwork. What else do you want it? It's an incredible reading. I don't want to even scream about it, but you have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen, sorry. Yeah, you have the Queen, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles at the end, which is telling you in long-term relationship. And that's a card of not giving up. This is a card of, I have the abundance in my hand, and I'm gonna do anything that I can to just make that grow, and I don't care how much I have to wait for it, because it's gonna be worth it. So this relationship, at some point, you're gonna feel this going to be worth it, the time that you plan it, the time that you're spending, the sacrifices that you're doing, the work hard that you are doing. If you leave the expectations aside, if you stop comparing what you think and what the other person is doing for you and for the other person. I'm not saying that maybe you have expectation of yourself, you get disappointed with yourself. Stop have high expectations, because that is what's the problem here. But if we leave the expectation, if we actually see the things how it is, and grounding, and look the things how it is, without any kind of things in the head, without any kind of little details, and we see the things raw, you have a lot of potential in this relationship. Can be your relationship with yourself, can be the relationship with your partner, siblings, any kind of relationship that for you is important. It's gonna start a new cycle. Remember that maybe it's a relationship that needs to be refreshed, or maybe it's a new union that we having right now. And it's saying that the Knight of Coins, if you are really doubting, if you feel not 100% strong, it's a long-term relationship. This person that's going to be there for you, and you are gonna be for that person in the long term. But that not means it's gonna be easy. The Knight of Coins is gonna tell you, okay, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of trouble. We're gonna have up and down. We're gonna have the hills. We're gonna have stones in the middle. But you're gonna say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna sign it. It's worth it. I wanna have a teamwork. I wanna have a long-term relationship, and I wanna have something that is fulfill my relationship, fulfill myself through the relationship. Is an amazing reading. I'm just flipping around. I do believe there's going to be a fire sign, so if it's that the reason, just please drop the message all the way down, because I really wanted to know. So just carry on all of this. As I said, there's not gonna be an easy task. You're gonna have a square. So a square is a combination of energy. That's going to be one of the aspects in astrology, when two planets square each other, with, for example, Taurus and Leo, that square each other. That is not gonna be impossible to be together, but they're gonna know that they are two forces on the same time. They're gonna bang their head together. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be the square. When you have in a square, you have to make things work. So for example, you have here, they're gonna have this relationship, probably will have or have already tension. That's going to be motivating you. I might say motivated. Why? Because you're gonna having as a challenge. And remember that this is gonna be a long-term relationship. Can hurt, because it's normal. Can frustrate you, and can be a struggle. So remember that the square is all the time like a teacher. They give you a lesson to make you feel or make you more strong for long term. So we have already a square. And how I can call this relationship can be a challenge. When we have a square, most of the time it's tension, but that no means this tension cannot build up a really solid relationship. Remember, the easy things can become bored, but the challenge is all the time things that you have to learn from it, and how you can fix it, and how you both on the same time can adjust your two forces. So maybe the person that you are already, or maybe the person you are gonna be, have a strong character like you do. So both of you have to, balance and juggling a little bit how these relationships are gonna go work, because it's not everything about love. I see a lot of fire here, which is going to be a lot of passion, with probably someone that's going to actually encourage you and believe in you. But on the same time, I see earth, which is going to be practicality, put the things on the table, grounding in facts, and on the same time can be your organization, and can be really strategic and very logical as well. So I do think that you have the blend of water, which is going to be the creation of relationship, the creation of love. And then you're going to have, a fire, which is going to be that kind of a spark. Then you have Earth, which is going to be the end of that, and it's a challenge. Are you able to accept this relationship challenge? And it's funny because we have the North Node. And we have the North Node is all about destiny. I'm just gonna show it here. Maybe the relationship that you're gonna have right now is part of your destiny. That not means it's gonna be soulmate, or it's going to be like a future thing, or it's going to be like the one. What I'm trying to say is this person come in this life right now that comes next to you for some reason. And maybe you need to learn that. Maybe you need to learn how you open up your heart without, feel there is a mistake. Open up your feelings, connect with your heart, and try to be a little bit more open to another people's feelings and sympathy, because you're a humanitarian. You like to be with people. So it's not gonna become hard for you. But remember that you need to learn from your opposite, which is going to be Leo. So one of the advice that I can say is just see what the archetype of Leo say, and see that sometimes it's everything about you, not about, everyone else. That you need to put yourself first to actually give from the genuine place, rather than see everybody else and ignore your own emotions. I don't know if you can feel me. Anyway, the North Node say destiny, they say process, experience, becoming, integrity, journey, which is going to be a lot about this, because this is the Knight of Coins. It's going to be a journey. And they say learning curve. Everything is about learning curve. Purpose, then you have maturing, experience. I think you are going to learn a lot. You're gonna become way more mature. You're gonna be way more strong in this relationship. And I think if you allow yourself to be, this relationship can be, and it is already really important for you. So just doing like a little wrap up, we have already the quote. And it's funny because we was talking about enjoy the time. We were talking about let it go. We're talking about the Page of Cups, which is, enjoy the moment and see what is the news coming in from love. Let's see the love life surprise you. You don't need to control anything. Let's see what's going on. And it's funny because say joy is the ultimate creator. And I think you should put this in somewhere, write it down, the big one, and enjoy yourself more often. And because you sometimes can be self-critical and can be like looking too much in what you don't have and how many good things you should do in the moment that you have to do, and you crazy stuff and the what if. So I think as I say, joy is the ultimate creator. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun. More if you're with Leo. I'm sorry I have to say, we rule the 5th house, which is going to be the entertainment. So you're not gonna be bored. So I think you have to jump in sometimes to get loose and don't think so much, and enjoy your other the partner energy, and understand, and as well teach them what is your part too, because that is part of the relationship, is and give and take. All right, so thank you so much for joining me so far. I hope you're gonna stay for whole this 20 minutes of talking me with the camera. This is crazy anyway. So the announcement is I create the Etsy shop for all of you. I have all my service all the way down. I will leave the link all the way in the description box. But the most important for me is saying, if this reading resonates with you, please let me know. But I can actually do our readings one-on-one online, of course. With this COVID-19 it's not possible to do it face-to-face, but I will be delighted to do it with you, because it can be a tool that can help you to make like a little vision and picture yourself by the cards for any kind of issue, for you want to like actually have a little bit guidance, is help you along maybe to have a better understanding of yourself. And if you're looking for self-development, I am here to help you too. So I am a life coach. I would love to help you through any kind of situation in life. You are not alone in these situations, or any kind of goal setting that you want to do. I can be with you during the journey, step by step, and see what actually you can provide to the world. I am super happy to have you here. I am Tru. Welcome back to Mark After Me. Please stay, subscribe, like this video, share if you wanted, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Bye bye.